So entrepreneurship is also about showing up, right? We show up. We show up with our solutions, with our products, with our services, and say, this is who we are. So this is where we need to be in our businesses, all right? We need to take our businesses to the next level, yeah? And it's gonna require work. But we need to be clear that if we are to build a big business and stand out in this marketplace with these 1,000 construction companies, it's imperative that we understand value and we consistently show that we understand value and can deliver it so that we can build a brand, and our brand can enable our business to sell itself. There are circles of engineers, circles of procurement managers, circles of people who are influential in the construction industry where you want your company's brand to be entrenched. All right? And this is where marketing becomes fundamentally important, because we need to be top of mind in the right spaces. Right? Because Bongseni, as a lovely young lady, she gets approached by all kinds of jitas. Right? For me to stand out, initially when I come, she's gonna be, hey, who's this gentle brother? Right? But when I'm consistent in the manner and approach that is appealing to her, all right, I will start building a brand that opens up doors in her heart. Awareness, all right? Listen to me carefully. If you are not seen, you cannot be shopped. People do not buy what they cannot see. First job in your business is to be seen. People need to be aware that your business exists. But the essence of it, the essence, is your relationships. Your ability to understand value, what your service can do. Right? If I am going to speak to a director of a retail group, right? They speak a different language to farmers. They speak a business language. They want to understand category growth. They want to understand margins. They want to understand profitability. It's not so much about the taste of the tomato, but it's about, can the tomato add to my bottom line? What can your tomato do? Not so much what the tomato is. Asking someone for their time, maybe you'll get it. Asking someone for a network, maybe they might recommend you, right? But asking someone for their money, people have a deep entrenched relationship with money, that they're not just gonna give any stranger any money, all right? So for me to convince Bongseni to marry me, there's a relationship that we have to establish, and there's value that I need to demonstrate for her to trust that I am compelling as a partner for her to engage in a lifelong relationship with me, all right? And that's what we're trying to do as business-to-business operations. We are trying to get married and get into a space where people start trusting us. Because right now you are strangers. People don't trust strangers. The other thing, when we speak about marketing, we speak about building models that we can scale. Sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that we can only build brands with big projects. All right? Entrepreneurship is about humbling yourself and having a long-term perspective. It's about saying, okay, fine. If 30,000 Rand is the only budget or opportunity I'm going to get, you best believe I'm going to take that opportunity and I'm going to do the best of my ability to use that 30,000 as a launch pad for bigger opportunities. We have a problem of sidelining smaller opportunities and wanting to just focus on the big opportunities. without having done the groundwork it takes to get the big opportunities. You can't just jump steps and think you're going to get a 5 million rand contract just like that. It doesn't work like that. Branding is about proving yourself on a small scale and using this as a ladder to step up to other opportunities. All right? I have the privilege of traveling the country and seeing young entrepreneurs building huge businesses because they don't have time to make excuses. Entrepreneurs who come from the most deplorable economic situations, poor socioeconomic backgrounds, like from the worst, building huge businesses, right? No time for excuse, showing up, willingness to learn, asking the questions, how? Building the relationships. That's it. That's the hard part, right? If all you're doing is sitting on your computer and sending emails and think you're running a business, you're deluded. When I started, I said entrepreneurship is about showing up. The people that get the opportunities, they show up. They show up. They get asked to fix a small thing, they go above and beyond. They show up. They get here on time, they get here early. Right? I told you that it's about relationships and connections. All right? I've got good relationships with very good relationships. But if you can't show up on time just for a training that is going to benefit you, and you expect me to put my name on the line and position your business, then you are deluded. You don't understand what entrepreneurship is. And when I treat everyone I meet with the utmost respect and I give it my all, I'm able to build relationships. This is how markets are formed. This is why you're struggling with connections. It is because you treat people with different levels of respect. You'll be very surprised at when you treat everyone with the utmost respect, how many doors open up for you. It takes a lot of courage, all right? But there's a reason why you were compelled. There's a reason why you had this conviction to start this business that not everyone has. Not everyone can do what you guys do. You understand that, all right? Not everyone can take this massive risk to put themselves out there and be willing to fail publicly. All right? I have failed so many times. So many times. Failed. All right? Failed. Okay? But as I'm failing, what am I doing? I'm learning. There's nothing that will teach you entrepreneurship more than failure. And it's going to reveal things about yourself. Your character, your willingness to persevere. Because it's a perseverance game, all right? It's not about intellect or capability. It's about can you persevere through thick and thin, all right? So that's the importance of failure. It refines that gut and grit and determination that despite what happens, I'm going to keep on keeping on, all right?